Hey everybody! Today I'm going to be walking you through the steps and showing you how to do your very own Botox facial. Now, you are going to be using Botox, but instead of injecting it with a needle, you're going to be using something called a dermal stamp. And what a dermal stamp is, this is actually something that comes sealed in a sterilized container. It is a tiny skin stamper that has gold needles in the head about the size of a strand of hair. So it's actually quite painless when you're applying it. Now you're gonna make a cocktail. You can choose from a variety of different things. I'm happy to answer any questions you have about what would be a good cocktail for you. I make skincare, so I consider myself to be a skincare expert. I help people from all walks of life with all different types of skin conditions. So if you have any questions about what would be a great cocktail for your skin, please hit me up. Now, I've already opened the sterilized package and I cleaned the needles by soaking them in a 91% isopropyl rubbing alcohol. Now, what I'm going to do is I've taken the back end of the stamper off and I've pre-selected some things that I'm going to add as a cocktail. Now, what I've got here, this is an insulin syringe, which I have pre-filled with about 40 units, that'd be 40 Botox units, 80 insulin units. So you can see the insulin needle is at the 80 mark. And I'm going to add that first to the cocktail. So what I did is I took the insulin syringe, and this is pearl hydrosylate, which is a pearl extract. It's great for brightening skin and also providing hydration and nutrients and minerals. I literally put the needle from the syringe into the pearl extract and drew out this amount. And I'm going to inject it into the receptacle of the stamp. Okay. Now, let's see how much we've got here. We put just a little bit more. Do the whole thing. Okay. And then I'm going to recap this syringe and set it aside to dispose of in my sharps container. Now I've preloaded this insulin syringe with approximately 10 units of Botox. Now I have this Botox left over from a self-treatment I gave myself last week. And I'm going to add this to the cocktail. There you go. All right, and I'm going to cap this syringe to dispose of safely. And now I'm going to put a couple drops of Saskatoon berry serum into the cocktail. And this is a a serum that I created myself for my skincare line called Apotheca Borealis. It has rose essential oil and hyaluronic acid, as well as Saskatoon berry extract, which is very high in antioxidants, anthocyanins, flavonoids, manganese, and iron. So I'm just gonna add a couple drops to the cocktail. Three, exactly. And I am going to put the back onto the dermal stamp. Okay, now I'm just gonna give my face a quick cleanse with the rubbing alcohol. Oh. This stuff is intense. Seriously. I'm also gonna do the stamp on my neck to see if I can get any improvement line or any improvement in these bands here. I've decided, and this is the first time I'm doing this, I've decided that before I do the dermal stamp with the Microtox, I'm going to open up my pores with a dermal roller. So this dermal roller has, I think it has 1,200 of these tiny little needles. They're just so fine. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll it over the surface of my skin to open up my pores, open up my skin, and basically give it just the minorest of injury so that it's more receptive to the serum I'm about to follow with. And if you've never used a dermal roller before, it's quite simple. So what you want to do is divide your face into, I divide it into 4. So I've got both halves of my forehead, both halves of the lower face. And you're first going to roll vertically and then horizontally. So I will do it on this side first so you can see it best. So I go over 1, 2, 3, 4 passes vertically, and then 4 passes horizontally. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side of my face. Do it a little bit more slowly because there's more stuff to cover. 2, 3, 4. All right, and then horizontally. 1. And get the chin in when you're getting horizontal. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do the other half of my face. Maybe we can speed this part up. So now that I've derma rolled my face to open up my pores, I'm going to apply this solution. So what I want to do first is I want to give this a roll, get everything mixed together. And I'm going to apply some gloves, which I probably should have done earlier. Now, when you're stamping your own face, you want to make sure that you are leaned back. So ideally you would lie back on your couch, a lounge, your bed, you know, flat surface. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to just be kind of I'm going to be lying back in the chair. So I'm going to take the cap off this. Okay. There's a little bit of liquid that is already just sort of escaped out. It's not a big deal. That's just why you want to be leaning back when you do this. I'm going to have my little hand mirror here. All right. How's the angle? Are we okay? All right. Okay. So you're going to want to just start stamping it really quickly and lightly into your skin. Give it some firm pressure. But honestly, this is completely painless. Just because there are needles in the stamper, it doesn't mean anything. It's literally, like, I do not feel anything. It actually feels like there's just a little bit of suction. You just want to like move it over your skin, just stamping. Now this is really good, particularly underneath the eyes and around the lips. Now, this is going to give you the look of having tightened pores. I'm going to stretch out the skin around my mouth like that. I don't know if you can even see it. But just tighten the skin on my upper lip, so the needles can really, you know, make as much penetration as possible. I also have lines, kind of a little bit, you know, fine lines around my chin. I want to stamp in around there. Okay. Now you can even just, you know, even if you run out of serum, just keep stamping your skin and then massage the serum towards the areas that perhaps didn't get as much as the first areas did. Now, I may not have actually made enough serum to have to completely do my neck as well. So I'm just going to stamp along the line that I see. This would be so much more comfortable if I was lying down on a bed. Oh well. As long as you can see what I'm doing, that's all I really care about. Okay, so I feel like I've pretty much used all the serum that was in this stamper. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of extra puncturing. And when I say puncturing, it seriously does not even hurt. The Derma roller was more uncomfortable than this stamper. And you can use the stamper with whatever cocktail. Vitamin C cocktail, copper peptides, hyaluronic acid, you know, anything that has a watery consistency. I'm gonna post links in the description of this video showing you where you can purchase the products that I'm using. This should pretty much cover the area. I can feel it starting to dry, so I'm gonna wanna just sort of pat it all down. Okay, so I've used up all of the serum. And these things are reusable, so you're going to want to clean them out in between uses. And if you have like an ultrasonic or something like that, it might be a good idea to wash them and then disinfect them after using your ultrasonic. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna follow up at the end of this video with some pictures of how my skin reacts to this Botox facial in the next coming days. And please, if you have any questions about anything, please hit me up in the comments, and I'm more than happy to help you and, you know, answer any of the questions you might have to deal with skincare. So thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Anne Christina, and I am the creator and founder of Apotheca Borealis Skincare. I hope you found this helpful, and if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you really liked it, I would super appreciate it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much, and have an amazing day.